Behind Kids Breakfast, Day 1. I'm about to interview Lucy Green, the manager of those wacky aliens from the show, Grob and Meba. Oh, Lucy, how does a 15-year-old schoolgirl get to be the manager of 2 actors?
No comment.
Well, maybe Grob and Meba will tell me. Are they here today?
You can't interview Grob and Meba. Their contracts state that no one's allowed to see them outside of their costumes.
But my documentary is supposed to go behind the scenes and inside the costumes.
Right. Now, which part of no don't you understand? Oh, wait, is it the N or the O?
Melanie, my dear! And how's my clever little media studies student? She wants to go to film school, you know.
Oh, and not just any film school, Uncle Kevin.
Oh.
The Moscow Film School.
Uncle Kevin.
How's the filming going? I'm sure that everyone here is doing everything they can to help. Right, Lucy?
Of course, Mr. Howard.
Good.
You know, I didn't want to mention this while your uncle was around, but Grob and Meba, they're not very interesting. Philip is the real talent of the show.
Really?
Philip is Kids Breakfast's best kept secret. You should do your documentary on him.
Hi, Lucy! Hey, who's your tremendously attractive friend?
Philip, this is Melanie. Now, Melanie's doing a documentary on Kids Breakfast. Why didn't you tell her all about yourself? Now, don't leave anything out, you crazy cats.
I'm all yours. Are we rolling? Are we rolling?
Yes.
Okay. Well, where do I start? I was born, of course.
No? Well, why does this Melanie girl want to film us anyway? We're on the tally every week.
Because people who aren't on TV are fascinated by people who are.
It says here that when he's not acting, Anton Anchovy, who plays Randy in Heads and Hearts, enjoys weightlifting and wallpapering.
Now, we have to be careful what we say in front of...
I got these heavy-duty balloons for Granny's party, but I can't even blow them up.
Let me try. I just love a challenge.
Give that a go.
Meba,
And
that's
Brooke
amazing.
River Creek is a keen ant farmer.
We have to make sure Melanie doesn't suspect anything or Grob and Meba have had it.
And she enjoys shopping for furnishings for a tastefully decorated beachside.
Quagle, you're brilliant.
I know. What did I say?
We convinced Melanie that Grob and Meba are just ordinary people.
Of course. That's exactly what I said. How do we do that?
The script's already written.
Now remember, you've just been out shopping for stuff for your recently purchased home.
You're tastefully decorated.
Very good, Grob.
When I'm not working, I enjoy ant farming.
Okay, you've got it. Now just treat this as a performance like on Saturday's show and you'll be fine. They're coming.
This is the green room where everybody relaxes. Now, Melanie, I'd like you to meet Grob and Meba, and this is my brother Rodney.
Hi guys, it's great to meet you. I watch your show all the time.
We watch our show all the time too.
So, Grob and Meba, how did you meet?
We live in tastefully decorated homes.
Sorry?
They met at school.
Thanks, Rodney, but I'll get to you later. So, you met at school. When did you start doing your act?
Don't you want to hear about their home? They've recently moved in and they've been shopping for decorations.
That's very nice. How long have you been doing your act?
Oh look! Here's an inflatable chair that we've just bought for our tastefully decorated home.
Look, I feel silly calling you Grob and Meba. What are your real names?
When I'm not working, I enjoy ant farming.
Yes, and I enjoy weightlifting and wallpapering.
Well, I think that's just about enough. Grob and Meba have had a long day and are anxious to get home.
Oh, good idea. Why don't we go back to their place, relax, and just talk?
No,
Well, why not? They'll both feel much more at ease in a familiar environment.
Exercise time! Yes! Come on, guys. Time to go for our jog.
Great, I'll come along and film.
You can't. You see,
What's the problem?
it's underwater.
Underwater.
It's the latest thing. It works all parts of your body, especially your lungs, because you have to breathe through a snorkel. Come on, guys. Let's get wet.
Why do I get the feeling that they're hiding something?
Imagine being someone famous, pursued by people like Melanie every day.
It's the same feeling a rabbit must get at a greyhound track.
Or a fox in a hunt. It's funny, but I still feel like I'm being watched. Anyway, you're up Granny's present. I'm gonna go have a shower.
You always get first shower and I end up with cold water. I want first shower.
Rodney, I am the eldest. Also, my ability to inflict pain, both mentally and physically, is of a much superior level to your own.
Bet my legs are faster than your mouth.
But they're not.
Lucy, you used up all the hot water!
Tell someone who cares.
Out!
Get out of this house immediately!
Lucy, what's wrong?
So I overstepped the mark a little, but a documentary is supposed to be revealing. A girl's got to have a go.
Oh, well, why did you have a go at going away?
Why won't you let me talk to Grob and Meba? Why do they wear costumes all the time? Are they horribly disfigured?
Oh, you'll be horribly disfigured if you don't go now!
I smell a cover-up!
She's not going to stop until she gets what she wants.
So let's make her think she's getting it.
I love plans. Do I need to write this down? I could eat the paper after I've committed it to memory.
Granny, you just have to pretend to be Grob's mother during Melanie's interview. Then when she finishes, she leaves and we can have your party.
In the television studio?
I don't think so.
Oh dear, I've forgotten everything you said. Could you go over it again? Of course. I might forget it on the day too.
All right. You can have your party in the studio.
Whee!
By the time I was 9, it became apparent that I had tremendous musical ability. Cut. Take 2. By the time I was 9, it became apparent that I was a musical genius.
Philip, do you know what Grob and Meba's real names are?
No. As I was saying.
Do you know where they live?
No. As I was saying.
Has anyone ever seen them out of costume?
I think Rodney and Lucy's parents might have. Look, you said you were going to interview me. I haven't even told you about my ability as an artist. This is one of my earliest works. It's called Baby Vomit on Tablecloth. Melanie?
And can Grob eat?
Oh my goodness, he's an eater. He's got a bigger appetite than I have.
Nothing's safe.
Oh, dear.
Oh, here they are.
What are you doing here?
Melanie's doing an in-depth interview with us.
There's no contract that says I can't talk to your parents, is there?
What have you been telling Melanie?
Just filling her in all about Grob and Meba. Jeffrey and Rebecca are a charming couple. Quite different with their costumes off.
So you've seen them?
Yeah, there was an accident at the station with Sue and they came round to apologise. They told us all about themselves. So sad about their little daughter, Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Lucy, if your parents have seen them, then why can't I?
Oh, well, you're in luck. Grob and Meba have just decided to do a proper interview with you, and Grob's mother will be there.
Fantastic. I've got heaps of questions. I'll have to get some extra videotape.
Well, I don't think you should film for too long. I mean, Granny's getting on a bit and she gets a bit tired.
Granny? Granny Gregson? You never told her she was Grob's mother?
Well, it was supposed to be a secret, so fans wouldn't hassle her.
Those two seem to have a lot of secrets.
Yeah, well, that's the price of fame. So come on, out we go.
I'm here on the Kids Breakfast set to do an exclusive interview. This is Grob's mother. So, Mrs. Gregson, how does it feel to be the mother of a star?
I'm so proud of Geoffrey. Even as a child, he used to dress up and do little acts to entertain his father and me. I knew he was destined for greatness. Shall I be mother?
Yes, you be mummy. Lovely Grob mummy.
And then he met Rebecca and they fell in love. The rest is history.
And when did little Emma come along?
Emma?
Your grandchild.
What's a grandchild?
Cake, Melanie?
Cake!
Get the Grob cake! Geoffrey, dear, remember your manners. Leave some for others.
Rob, you're a stupid Guido!
From the Guido? Is that so? Well, me think this.
Actors! They never get out of their characters. Every moment is an improvisation.
Hilarious, hey! Guys,
Do something!
take no notice of this little team. Ooh, tempestuous relationship.
Quiggle, I need you to make a phone call for me. Now. Melanie, is that your phone?
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Melanie, it's Valerie here, Mr. Howard's secretary. He says he'd like to see you in the videotape department immediately. Something about showing your film in one of our current affairs programs.
That's fantastic. Tell him I'll be right there. My uncle wants to see me about showing my film, so I've got to go.
Oh, what a shame.
Stop it! You two have been acting like idiots. You came that close to blowing everything.
Now we better get you guys back to the space bus before Melanie comes back.
What about my party?
Oh, Mr. Pratt, which way to the videotape department?
Oh, through there, down the corridor, first turn to the right. This is a lovely man, your uncle. Always smiling. Never too busy to say hello or goodbye.
Although he didn't say goodbye when he left today. Probably had a lot of important things on his mind.
Uncle Kevin's already gone. When?
55 minutes ago.
Well, then who made that phone call?
What phone call?
Well, I was interviewing Grob and Meeba.
Those two. Do you know that once I actually suspected they were aliens? Huh. But I'm just a security guard. What would I know about comedy? Oops. After you.
Every time I try to talk to Grob and Meeba, something interrupts it. I'm really starting to think that there's something going on. I'm in the kids' breakfast dressing room and I'm hoping to find out some more about Grob and Meeba by looking through their lockers. First, Grob. Oh, that stinks! Ooh. Now Meeba's. Nothing. It's almost like they don't exist.
Hip hip! Hooray! Granny, this is from all of us. Hope you like it.
Oh, an inflatable armchair. Just what I've always wanted. Oh, but it'll take me all day to blow it up.
Meeba, I think this is your department.
Here, Granny, let me do it.
Look, Granny, he was couple of chairs with only one breath.
We better get you two back to the space bus before little Miss Moscow Film School comes back from seeing her uncle.
Uncle Kevin's already gone. Happy birthday, Mrs. Gregson. I do like your present. It's just like the one that Grob and Meeba bought for their tastefully furnished home. Oh dear, the plug seems to have come out. I'll blow it back up again. Oh, silly me. It would be much quicker for Meba to do it in one breath like I saw her do before.
There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this.
And that would be? Lucy and Rodney, why do you get so nervous every time I start asking questions about Grob and Meba?
We don't get nervous. It's just been a very stressful year at school.
I'm so sorry. I'll be going then. Oh, Grob, where is the space bus?
Ah, it's just down there.
No! Something is going on and I want to know what it is.
All right. I guess we have no choice. Melanie's a bit smart for us. The truth is that Grob and Meba are undercover detectives. They've been investigating a pirate videotape gang that have been using the station's equipment to copy rented videotapes.
That's right! Grob and Meba are close to uncovering the criminal masterminds behind the racket. If you expose them, then the crooks will get away.
That is the most ludicrous story I've ever heard.
Well, it's the truth, Melanie. If you keep pursuing this, Grob and Meba's lives will be in danger.
What? What danger? Who's gonna hurt Grob? But she said that we're in danger.
Cut.
Melanie. Melanie. You only say cut when there's a camera around.
Oh, look. There's one in here. Ta-ta, everyone. I've got some editing to do. See you in the movies.
My niece's first film is a proud moment for me. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to being surprised. Melanie, over to you.
Thanks, Uncle Kevin. Now, I came here to make a simple little documentary about a kids' show. But instead, I've made a startling discovery. Now, I could tell you about it, but I'd rather let the film speak for itself. In a voice that will chill you. Oh dear, my tape seems to have disappeared. Never mind, I dubbed a few spares. Now, without further delay, Kids Breakfast, the real story.
This is gonna make me a star.
Kids Breakfast is the top-rating kids show in the nation. Kids love the crazy anarchy of its stars, Grob and Meba.
And Philip.
Yet this show is shrouded in mystery. Who are Grob and Meba? An innocent question, or so I thought, until I tried asking people. Why this obstruction, this secrecy? Nobody has ever seen the actors without their suits. Are they publicity shy, or is there a more sinister explanation? Meba and Grob, who are they? Or should that be, what are they? These startling pictures suggest that Meba has an extraordinary lung capacity. A trick of her costume, or something else? I can hardly believe what I'm about to tell you, but there is no other explanation for what I have seen. Today, the truth will be revealed. There are no actors inside those funny suits because those are not funny suits. What you see are actual bodies. Meba and Grob are aliens, real extraterrestrials.
I told you so.
I think we should run.
I want my mummies!
What am I on?
On Earth, they have taken on the role of television comedians, the perfect disguise. And who knows how many more may be here, hiding inside the costumes of friendly creatures in children's TV shows.
Not the cow!
Shh. Don't want him to me.
Kids Breakfast. Harmless entertainment or alien invasion? You be the judge. Well, what did you think?
Well,
Why wasn't I in it?
And what have you two got to say?
Yeah.
It's a send-up, right?
No.
Yes!
You nearly had me fooled, Mal, you wag. I didn't know you had a sense of humour. Your mother certainly doesn't.
You have a very, very talented niece. Now, she is wasted at school. She belongs in film school.
I agree. Melanie, what would you say to a trip to Moscow?
But what about...
The Moscow Film School?
Folks, you're all way too smart. My thanks go to you all, but especially to Grob and Meba for being such good sports. Aliens. As if.
I wasn't even in it
I'm
once.
very proud of you, Melanie.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Moscow. It's going to be fantastic.
You're a real talent, Melanie. A talent that needs special care and nurture. This is huge. Let's call your mother.
I'll give her film school.
From the studios of Channel 9 at Television City, welcome to Kids Breakfast.
Hi, Groove Cats. Fab Phil here, and welcome to Kids Breakfast. Sorry. And have we got a show for you today? I don't know. Have we, Grob?
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, we're talking to the cameras for nothing.
But first, crazy, wacky scenes here at Kids Breakfast with the making of a documentary about our show. A film so
not in the script.
outrageous, you were never meant to see it.
Tape. We can't let him
But
show
today
it.
you will. Prepare to be amazed.
1983, a year the world will remember, and the most significant event, the birth of Philip Bailey, undiscovered genius.